What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Kevin Prolix TV. Boy, do I got one for you. Check this out. We got a story about a young couple, and they're having sex issues in the bedroom, and she is wondering what the hell is going on. Anyway, here we go. Am I overreacting because I feel rejected and unattractive due to our lack of sex? All right. Hi, everyone. Me, 23 female. I'm writing from a throwaway because my boyfriend knows my name. Well, we've been together, and he is 24, for over 6 years. We're really happy together and love each other deeply. Our emotional connection is strong, and in many ways, the relationship is amazing, except for one huge reoccurring problem: our sex life. More specifically, the difference in our sex lives. I have a very high libido and would love to have sex 5 times a week or more, whereas he seems content with maybe 2 to 3 times a month. It's almost always me who initiates, and 99% of the time, I'm rejected. I've been told by him and others that we might just be incompatible, but I don't want to believe that. Why? I love him. I want him, and I've tried everything to make this work. Why? Because she loves him. Anyway, I try to be flirty, playful, affectionate, communicative, open to his fantasies, and very present. I've even done things like standing naked in front of him after a shower, bending over to put cream on, hoping it might turn him on, but nothing happens. No reaction, not even a hard-on. It makes me feel invisible. I start to wonder if I'm doing something wrong or if I'm just not attractive to him. Could be. How much you weigh? Anyway, we've talked about this issue several times. Every time, it ends with me feeling embarrassed and getting defensive or frustrated. One time, he even said that if I couldn't accept this difference, maybe we weren't compatible and should break up. Then, that crushed me. Sounds logical to me. Why don't you leave? Since then, I've been scared to bring it up again because I don't want to push him away or make things worse. Buddy, he's telling you. Clearly, you're not listening. But the pain doesn't go away. I feel rejected, ashamed, even humiliated. When we finally do have sex, it's usually at night with all the lights off. He used to at least turn on his phone flashlight. Now, not even that. It almost always happens when we're going to sleep or when he wakes up from a nap. I say yes, even when I don't feel fully wanted, because I'm scared it won't happen otherwise. Damn, bro, what the hell? He's healthy, not on meds, and lives a balanced life. I know he gets stressed with work and studying, but for me, sex is a way to feel closer, not something I turn away from when I'm overwhelmed. He's even admitted during an argument that sex sometimes feels like a chore to him. Bruh, run. I don't want to sound self-absorbed, but I know I'm an attractive woman. Whenever I go out to bars or clubbing, there's really a time when someone doesn't approach me, ask my number, or try to flirt. Even when I'm working as a waitress or workout, I still get hit on. So objectively, I know I'm not unattractive, but despite all that, I feel unattractive, especially in my relationship. And it's not just the lack of sex, it's the emotional impact. When we kiss, it feels like a quick peck, not like he really wants me. I miss feeling desired. I miss feeling like he craves me, even just a little. I feel like my desire is somehow wrong or too much. He once joked that I act like a teenage boy when I'm turned on. I didn't even know how to respond. It made me feel ashamed and gross, like my sexuality is something to laugh at. Okay, yeah, it's not something to laugh at, but yo, clearly you aren't compatible. And you want to continue this? You're only 23. Come on, bruh. What hurts the most is when he casually mentioned that he's masturbated. Like when I come home from work, I don't care that he does it. I do it too. But if he has the time and energy to do that, why not me? It feels like he's choosing it over intimacy with me, and it leaves me feeling confused and unwanted. He has had challenges with porn in the past, and I can't help but wonder if that plays a role, though I don't know how to ask without sounding accusatory. That could be, he's jacking out so much he can't even get it up. Yeah, it happens. Anyway, we don't even spend our time together. We both work and study. We have separate friends, and I go away to visit my parents at least once a month for a weekend, so it's not like he never gets time to miss me. I've been trying to cope. I've listened to podcasts about surrendering control, managing frustration, letting go, dealing with insecurity, but nothing helps. Since the night before last, I felt this heavy tension in my chest and stomach. I want to cry out in sheer frustration, but I feel like I'm doing everything and nothing ever changes. I'm really struggling not to let this issue eat away at my self-worth and our relationship. I don't want to lose what we have, but I also can't keep feeling like I'm too much or never enough. How do I talk about this with him without making him feel attacked or pull us further apart? Am I overreacting? What am I missing? All right. Here's what you're missing. You're missing listening to what this guy is telling you. He's telling you, hey, this is what it is, and this is probably what we should do. And instead of listening to what he's telling you, you're doubling down and saying, nah, we should keep going. Yo, if he can't get his pecker up to fuck you, find someone who can. What the hell? Okay, you got the emotional connection. All right, but you don't got the physical connection. All right, clearly you need a physical connection in addition to the emotional connection. And he can't give you that. So how about you find someone who can give it to you? Bruh, it's not that hard. I don't care how much you love this guy, but clearly it's not enough. Anyway, this is Kevin Prolix TV. What do y'all think? Is she cooked or what? I think she's cooked until she figures something out. Anyway, catch you on the next one. Peace.